Don't ask you if you could afford it or what. In America, you go there, the first thing they have you got an healthcare system? Sorry, we drive on.
Well, I have to disagree because I personally deal with that. I mean, people, the law requires you to give care regardless of ability to pay or whatever, religion or discrimination. You can't discriminate from giving care. So just like here, if someone falls on the street or come from another country to have a baby, they get the standard of care that is necessary. The problem is that in the past you'll find a lot of people abuse that system, and taxpayers were taking the blunt of it by subsidizing the cost of that. And so the Affordable Care Act came into being, like, to try to get those people who are unable to afford healthcare to get something and relieve some of the burden of taxpayers. It helps, but when you have individuals who make a very little income paying a very high deductible just for healthcare, it doesn't add up in the long run. And you'll find that for most people, they just still now go to the hospital and don't have insurance, but they're still liable for the bill. Maybe that's the difference here. They'll still receive a bill, but they still get the care.
No, we don't receive a bill.
Right.
Well, I think you wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. Boris wouldn't be here if we didn't have it.
You don't receive a bill. We don't. We as I said, if you're sick and you go there,
you get the best care.
I've benefited from that.
And Lloyd.
Before I even paid tax, your parents pay the tax, and once the parents pay the tax, even we sponsor a girl from Jamaica. She came here. And she was sick. She went in. She hadn't even paid 1 pence of tax.
But she was in hospital.
She was in hospital. That wouldn't happen in America, would it?
No, you definitely get care. No, don't get me wrong.
If you were sick and you're on the road and you fall down, because I've seen programs that said, sorry, these if you haven't got it.
Those are like the private ambulances.
They just drive past it.
No, that's not true. You'll go to the hospital, you get a bill. Like they'll definitely take care of you.
You get a bill.
You get a bill.
Well, and if you can't pay for that, what happens?
It just goes to collection.
It goes to collection.
Like they track you or
right, and part of what I'm doing in patient accounts, we send a lot of bills to collection.
What does that mean? I'm sorry, I don't know what collection is. Debt to come to your house, do they?
Well, they just call it. But it's a process. We sell your account to debt collectors to try and recoup some of the money. And if it doesn't work, it becomes a write-off that is reported to the government, and the government at some point give a percentage back to the hospital.
But what happens to the person? Do they have something? We have things called CCJs here, which are county court judgments, that if you don't pay a debt, you get one of those against your name, which means you can never borrow money for 10 years? Something like that?
Right. The law in the US, and a lot of people don't know this, and your health care, you can file for bankruptcy, but your health care can't bring you into bankruptcy.
Oh, right. Okay.
So if you can't afford your bill, and a lot of people don't know this, I mean, they'll see the call and see collection letters and be frightened about it, but you won't see some garnishing of wages or the denial of credit cards or further stuff like that. The law protects the consumer, a healthcare person, someone in need of health.
But they could have had a heart attack from the letters.
But they still go through the process of trying to recoup the money.
I think I'd be even more ill afterwards.
I think that is a system is really, with such a wealthy country,
that's the big debate.
Really gets you.
People. It's up for grabs to argue, which healthcare system or who have the better doctors or get.
Cuba's got the better doctor.
I must say, we are so fortunate in this country that
you won't find anybody who really speaks
that system. We wouldn't even want to put it across the Atlantic. They could stay with it there, because I tell you, this system here it benefits everyone. If you were here now and you've never paid a cent into this and you were sick, you'd go there, you wouldn't have to pay anything.
And you wouldn't get a bill.
You wouldn't get a bill.
But then in
Gets a
other
bill.
areas,
Get a
I
bill.
understand. I mean, income tax here is
Yes,
probably
yes,
significantly
yes, yes.
higher than.
Yeah, but we get the
than-
benefits
But we get
for
the
it
benefit,
though.
that-
Right, so you could argue.
We have a good social.
One compensation, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say.
And I
so.
agree.
I think our system is just so far ahead because it gives
This
you.
system has too many taxes.
Yes, but tax is a good
this
in the
is
sense of what you
everything.
get.
But
Yes, but it's what
you'd
you get
rather-
when you need it. I'd rather pay. I mean, I pay a lot of tax, but I'd rather pay the
Pay the
tax
tax.
to know that I can still afford to eat, I can still afford to
Yeah.
buy my house, I can still afford those things. But I'd rather do that because it's my duty as a citizen of this country to be caring of everybody. That's what we are. We're a
So
community
why you
of
pay tax
people.
for television in your house?
Because you're receiving
You're
something
receiving
that's
and they've got to pay.
And that's just a different nuance, a different area, you know.
I bet you.
That's whether
Yeah,
have
no,
the-
you don't pay.
have
Yes,
the
I have to pay
choice
for internet.
Whether you have a TV or not. If you are sick, what choice have you got? I mean, if you're sick and you don't know, you need somebody to help you, and that's what a caring society is. When you're sick, and I mean, your bill could be so much. I mean, you think you could bankrupt. There's rich people in America who's been bankrupt by their health bill. How many times do you hear that?
Right.
By their health bill.
Well, but we do have what we call Medicare and Medicaid, and it's an insurance for Medicaid is for people who are poor, or doesn't work, or disabled. Medicare for people who are retired, over 65 and on, that they pay into it during the period
Working
of
life.
working,
Yeah.
and they reap that benefit. Now, the person who is employed during the working years, they have an employer-based health system, Blue Cross, the Aetnas, and all of those. They pay into that and they receive the care. What do you find? Where do you find the most problem is the undocumented people or folks who doesn't work for a company that they get employee-based healthcare, like
And are there lots
a
of
sole,
those?
a sole proprietor
Yes.
or someone like
Yeah.
that. Then those people definitely have a bigger struggle. But that's where you'll see the difference. Folks who are poor have access to very good healthcare, Medicaid, and folks who are retired have very excellent healthcare.
Yeah.
And if you're working and you have an employer-based health insurance,
Well, it's part of your your
yeah.
job, isn't
so
it?
you could see, and it's almost, you could call it like a tax because you're paying into it. It's
Yeah.
called like taken out of your
But,
check.
yeah, and the good thing here, you've got that, or you've got the choice of having
Private
private medical health. You could, which is sometimes it just if you could afford it, why not do it? Because then, if anything happened, you could phone your doctor. Yes, I'll come and see you straight away. When you would have to probably on the national, you'd wait for maybe a week or 2 weeks. If you do need private, you can go and see them like that.
Anyway, he knows Gilly.
Oh, you know,
You know
Gilly.
what? And
Yeah.
Carl,
Oh yeah, also beginning
Well-
even during the Christmas, December.
Yeah.
So I was more or less grew up with Gilly and
Yeah.
Winston and you what? You know you met you what?
Sounds
His
familiar.
brother?
You were Carl.
You met Carl?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
so.
I haven't seen it.
Is he?
I haven't
You have a
is
big
that all in
family.
Pennsylvania or
New York.
Baltimore?
That's for sure.
New York.
New York.
I haven't seen Carl and Ewart for
They're
a
in
long
Brooklyn,
time.
I think. Are they in
Yeah.
Brooklyn?
No, it's good. See, I've been in this country how many years now?
Long time. 65.
50 odd years. 50 odd years. So he came over here when you were a young boy, really. Oh yes, but obviously you've been back to Jamaica quite a few times in the Caribbean. So
Just for holidays.
Yeah, just for
yeah,
holidays.
lots of time I've been back to Jamaica.
Well, it's not
On the North Coast.
the good thing here.
All places, all in Jamaica, all over Jamaica. I've been back. So Jane knows Jamaica like the back of her hand. I mean, well, there's not many places you haven't been in Jamaica.
No.
In the bushes, anyway. In Castleton, you know Castleton. But Jane's been over the river, all over.
Bitten by the
George's
mozzies.
No,
She's been all over.
Oh, you said
All over.
George's home, yes.
Jane knows. All over. There's not many places, you know.
Yeah,
So you ask her anyway in Jamaica, she could tell you. You know.
You tell me when you're ready or whatever.
Yeah, we gotta get going.
She's gotta go to North. He's gotta go back to London.
Yeah.
Are you going via
Errol.
Errol?
Errol.
Yeah,
No,
that'd be
you don't have
nice.
to, yeah,
Go
you
to
don't see
Errol.
everything. No, that's good. As I said, it's
Nice to see
it's
you.
great,
Nice
great
to see you all.
great to come and.
Because if I see you on the street now, I can say,
Yeah, hi.
Well, I see that if I'd have seen you before, I wouldn't. That preacher and as I said, the Ferndale we grew up because I used to live with Gilly and those guys in Kingston and sort of.
It's Ferndale, your father
Fern-
then?
No.
No. Who's your father?
They call him Paul Donovan.
Oh, Paul,
Yeah,
yes.
Paul, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, Paul.
But you have no contact for them when you come to Jamaica.
I think we've got.
I've spoken to Paul
I
before.
think Horace has spoken to Paul on the phone.
told us in Kingston and just
yeah,
with cars in it, you know. Yeah, and that was a long time ago. But I haven't seen because sometimes when you go to Jamaica, you want to rest, you're tired, constant, you know, working here. You just want to go and just
and
relax.
we've got lots of friends there, so you're always
Yeah.
pulled to go somewhere or somewhere else. And then on the few days that
Yeah.
you've got to just go.
Yeah, it just eats the time up. Well, you know.
Well,
when
we
you
don't
go
go for
on
very
holiday,
long. I mean, we only go
just-
for short periods as
Yeah,
well.
we haven't got the choice of going for. When we were younger, you know, you got less responsibility, so you could go there and you could just sit and relax. But now you can't. You go
We
there
usually
and you
go for
still
about
the
a
phone
week
comes on.
or maybe 10 days at the most.
Yeah.
So it's a lot to push into that time.
So, I mean, what got you into this business? That would be my last question.
He married me.
That's it.
Yes, he married
That's
me.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
It's been an interesting journey.
Yeah, hard work
Yeah.
and things like that, but good in the sense.
Can't moan.
that you
Can't
moan at
complain.
life.
Not can't at all.
Just whatever card you dealt with, you just